got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Harden out there with Doncic. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Durant. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
To say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. A 3-ball. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And here's Harden for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
That one falls.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the inside. A nice shot by Booker.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And it's Butler missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Leading by 5. Leonard. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Durant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
.156 left in the first quarter. And there's Stephen Curry, and the assist by Lillard.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
And the pass to Durant. And Capella sends it back. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Lillard against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Shoots the 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 8.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Curry finds Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Outside Butler. Kicks it to Durant. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. He's got 5.
Yeah, that kind of deep, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty solid.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Sabonis with the bucket.
Boy, Sabonis looking really comfortable shooting off the pass. If you're not right up on him, he'll burn you.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Doncic. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Tatum against Butler. Lillard outside. From outside the arc. Good on the triple.
Yeah, this is going to be a bitch of a game.
And so it's the East All-Star in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Nikola Jokic. Jimmy Butler is out there with Durant. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The 3 from Harden. The three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys. And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Doncic finds Jokic. Now Doncic. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Doncic has got the lead up to 1 now for the West All-Stars. Outside Leonard. And it's sent back by KD.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Now here's Butler. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Butler kicks to Jokic. Again, the West All-Star.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And some changes here for the East. James comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Devin Booker in for Kyrie Irving. Beal against Harden. Booker outside. Traps in the tray. Booker's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the West All-Stars.
Butler passes to Doncic. Harden outside. He kicks to Durant. Over in the corner, Doncic. Giannis with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Giannis. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's KD. Again, the West All-Star.
They're right in Durant's grill, but I like that, but it's not going to bother him. He gets the shot off anyway.
LeBron outside. Drills it from outside. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 22. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars.
You know, right after making the finals in 2012 with OKC, James Harden was traded to the Rockets, transforming from 6th Man of the Year to MVP and blossoming into a megastar in the NBA.
Now, here's Jokic after the miss from Stephen Curry. And they double up Doncic. From past the arc. Here's Butler, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the West All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Now here's Curry. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Capella. There's Tatum. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
The 3 from Harden. And he recovers it. Doncic looking it over. Connects from 3-point range. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic shoots over Lillard. Here's KD. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not
The previous play is under
going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt in looking at the replay. So we've reached the end of the... And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Irving. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's James in at the 5. That's That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. 5 to shoot. Outside Butler. Leans from outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game. Irving against Harden. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harden. Here's Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Outside Durant takes the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Irving passes to Giannis. Now Leonard. Fades. Chalk up 2 there. Leonard's got 6.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Butler kicks to Jokic. On the wing, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Clock at 6. And here's Jokic outside. LeBron grabs the miss.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot's good. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Jokic passes to KD. On the wing, Harden. Defended by Booker. Harden's shot is good. 12 points for him.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
James, good. A nice assist from Booker.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 27 points.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And the East All-Stars with some changes.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he makes that one. Doncic has got 4 this quarter. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Here's Doncic. After the made shot from Bradley Beal. Jokic with the bucket.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly, making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Doncic with the block. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Pass to Butler. Here's Jokic. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Back to Jokic. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Tatum. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, that steal was really triggered by the quick instincts of DeRozan. Very aware and then anticipating the pass.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 29 points.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Harden against Beal. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Doncic dishes to Harden. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Beal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 12 points on that basket from Curry. Here's Doncic. The baseline J. Here's KD. Misses off the left eye. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. West All-Stars lead by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. We've got Luka Doncic. Durant is out there.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Outside Durant. He jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. It's Durant on the wing. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, it's a hard shot by Durant, but he makes the hard look easy. Stays focused in traffic there, even under heavy pressure.
Lillard outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
The drive by Doncic. He gets that one. Doncic has got 34.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Lillard, the pass to Capella. Here is Lillard. Here he goes. Count that bucket. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
The three for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Capella, the pass to Tatum, and it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And the East All-Stars with some changes. James checked in for Capella. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Tatum. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jokic. 4 on the clock. From 13, and it's sent back by KD. Nice move. Here's Doncic, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Here's Harden, and the rejection by James. Leonard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Devin Booker. Doncic passes to Durant. LeBron with the block.
Boy, superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 40 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Down low, James, and the dunk by James.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Pass to Jokic. Shot from 16. Again, the West All-Star.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Doncic dishes to Harden. Leonard with the steal. On the wing, James. Pass to Irving. Leonard kicks to James. Now Sabonis. Back to LeBron. Into the lane. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Knocked loose.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's LeBron. And Durant sends it back. They get it back. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from LeBron.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And the basket is good. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the West All-Stars?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Now the pass to Jokic. Doncic against Irving. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 43 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Beal with a screen for Irving. Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
East All-Star Dance Pass.
Some changes here for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sabonis. Curry comes in for Bradley Beal. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kyrie Irving. KD against Giannis. KD passes to Doncic. There's the triple. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his third assist on the night.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of
Welcome, and Allie, it's
the Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4 slot. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And the shot goes down. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Now here's Doncic. Up and over Conley. And Doncic the bucket on the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
And it's good. 2 points.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Doncic lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Now, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Now here's Mitchell. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Bullock. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Mitchell. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Back to Doncic. Over Conley. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. Shot from 12. Yep, that one goes. Mitchell's got his third bucket of the night. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Now here's Conley. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Dinwiddie. Gobert with the bucket.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Hardaway, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Butler with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And it's blocked by Wood. Doncic against Butler. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. It's Bullock on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Count it.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Hardaway against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Hardaway. Dinwiddie finds Wood. Now here's Hardaway. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Jazz making a switch here. Gay's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And there's the foul. It's on Eric Pascal. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Free throw good. Dinwiddie.
Shooting for Dallas, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Clarkson. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. He played a great game against New Orleans. Here's Bullock. Back to Doncic. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 8 points.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
And your Jazz Dancers.
And even playing in Utah, Donovan Mitchell has earned national recognition, but he's not letting it go to his...
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Saying all the right things, Grant. Mitchell putting the team first.
Growing up around pro baseball with his father working in the majors, Mitchell saw how those stars carried themselves.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the four-man position.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Conley, and it's blocked by Wood. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Takes a three. And the Mavericks, another three.
Well, Luka Doncic showing I don't need the basketball to dominate. Playing with his teammate there, ready on the catch. Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Utah. Conley against Doncic. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. On target from range. Mitchell's got 12 points. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
And the shot goes in. O'Neal's got his first points of the game. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Hardaway finds Wood. Doncic on the wing. An easy 2 on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. Butler comes in for Conley. Mitchell with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. And here's Butler outside. Knocks it down from distance. Butler's got his first 3 points of the game. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
A different look for Utah. Whiteside comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Hardaway. Doncic passes to Wood. Here's Bullock. Pascal defends. Second chance effort. Bullock. Good. Bullock's got his second basket.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
The drive by Butler. And he gets the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Over Butler. Doncic, good.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Butler against Doncic. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Fans, come out of section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Good paying attention.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You take a look at the Mavericks. They have looked in control all season long. Aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon. And checking out Utah, not posing much of a threat right now.
Checking out Utah, I just can't quite figure out what's wrong with them, and clearly neither can they. It's a frustration that certainly is having a negative impact on them.
Yeah, it's been a strange year for them. Early on, they got away from the formula that brought them all that success a year ago, and were just never able to get it back.
Pass to Butler. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Hardaway. Hardaway against Clarkson. And it's blocked by Wood.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game. Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Clarkson, and it's blocked. Doncic with it. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be...
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Looking at Dallas, they've done everything right this year. But guys, this is when the real work begins. When the postseason starts, they got to show they can handle the pressure and hit big shots.
And as we move on, the Dallas Mavericks find themselves in a close one through the first half. They put a... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great. This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
And it's O'Neal off the drive, and he lays it up and in. O'Neal's got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
To the paint. Here's Hardaway. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Well, I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown he's not just a perimeter scorer. This guy can get it done on the inside.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get down for your chance, Denver.
And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Luka Doncic.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Mitchell against Hardaway. And
Oh, he did it!
punch it home!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. There's the three. Another three for Dallas.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
And here's Conley, guarded by Doncic. Conley passes to Gobert. Arced it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Inside, stolen by Conley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Wood. Yes! And the foul! Rudy Gobert picks one up.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Hardaway against Gay. Doncic is doubled. Hardaway on the wing. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Doncic. Hardaway's got 13 points, and they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. That started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Your Jazz Dancer.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bullock. Whiteside against Wood. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Clarkson. The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Doncic. Will it go? Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 12 points now in the quarter. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Utah, doing some damn.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
When you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4 spot. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. And the Mavericks, another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, what a finish in traffic. My goodness.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Hardaway, the pass to Wood. Going inside, and they doubled up Doncic. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Pascal. And Conley subbed in for Clarkson. Doncic with the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his third assist of the night.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Hardaway finds Doncic. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Up and over Doncic. Three-pointer. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Utah.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And Utah calls time here.
With the timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back and go get it, Denver.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his squad to pour on the gas, saying, quote, "We hold the lead. Let's keep throwing it. Be aggressive. This is no time to let up."
Appreciate the report, Allie.
I'll tell you cannot fault the defensive effort. Donovan Mitchell is just so good at keeping his concentration through a great contest.
From about 19, another one falls for Dallas.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Conley against Doncic. And it's blocked by Wood. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. Doncic with the bucket.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Mitchell against Hardaway. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Hardaway against Mitchell. Driving to the basket. And again, it's Utah.
Well, the dribble drive game with Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. To tie it up. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
I love how we went right at the defender. Recognizing the height advantage, he goes to work.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell drives in. And it's blocked by Wood. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Money.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
All right, fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on, get loud and go get it, Denver.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Utah timeout call. The Franklin fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it fair. That's your chance, Denver. Let's go rising all of the fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
50 seconds left in the final quarter. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Listen, this guy has off-the-charts basketball IQ. Luka Doncic understands when to get into that pull-up game.
Hardaway against Mitchell. Into the lane. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Doncic against Conley. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. Over Conley. Oh, had a chance to win it right there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, and then... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Pass to Bullock. Now Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. Jacks up a 3. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Mitchell. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Mitchell's got 37.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
The Mavericks trailing. From deep, here's Doncic. Hits yet again. Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from distance since overtime began. Here's Mitchell. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
A nice shot by Doncic.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
The Jazz have gone a perfect 4 for 4 to begin this OT session. Here's Mitchell. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the arm.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Clarkson.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Hits the trifecta.
If you have to play an extra period, that's the time to catch fire from three.
The Jazz have gone a scorching hot 5 for 5 in OT. The three from Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 45 points.
This is rapid fire. Back-to-back triples, momentum swinging wildly.
And here's Doncic outside, and got it! Another basket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Utah has gone a spotless 3 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Good! Another from three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
From outside the arc, and again for three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Utah. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And so it's Dallas with it.
Mavericks timeout call. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your tennis dancer.
Now Doncic. Launches it. Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was...
If I'm in the city, you should know. I'm in that 4-door, me and baby. If I'm with your